in this energy. Please take the messages and the energy that closely resonates within your situation and leave what doesn't at Hell's Gates. Okay, my alchemist, and don't forget, we stay cute, speak the truth, and transmute all negative energy. Ashe. What's up, alchemist? Let's get into this energy, see what we got going on. We got runaway. And we got blackmail here at the back of the deck. Someone here may be trying to run away because they're being blackmailed. Well, we got bioweapon. Whoa. What a start of a reading. We've got Death Hawks that's just come out there in reverse, Alchemist, by bioweapon. So there may be an individual that faked their death. This may even be a group of individuals. And we got natural causes here at the back of the deck. Something here may have been made to look like someone passed away from natural causes. It looks like whoever this person is, if not a group of individuals, these individuals are running away from something. Digital evidence. Oh. It feels here, Alchemist, there's going to be some form of digital evidence coming to light. We got beach here at the back of the deck. Something may have happened at a beach in the past, if not recently, or this may even be something that an individual may attempt. It seems here, Alchemist, there's a group of individuals that were involved in the use of bioweapons being used, who have either faked their death or are going to attempt to fake their death. Now, with Death Hawks being out there in reverse, this almost feels like they have already faked their death, and there's going to be some form of digital evidence about this coming to light within the distant horizons. Someone here is angry about this. Change. This is a time for a lot of exposure. Let me reposition this. I'm definitely picking up past events resurfacing. These individuals may be angry about this exposure because this may be things that they also plan to do within the distant horizons. And they know they ain't gonna be able to do this, and people know the truth. It also feels here, Alchemist, people are gonna be angry when they find out about what's been going on. Come on. Ugh. This energy keeps coming out. This energy keeps coming out. You know, on the Death Hawks card, Alchemist, we got the Route 66 sticker on the stove. But I'm seeing it out here in reverse, it's 99. The year 99 may be significant. Someone here may have been in office in 99. There may even be a corrupt politician that was involved in the Death Hawks here in the past. There's a lot of secrets coming out. We got loyal, ascended by runaway. The individual or individuals that are part of this Death Hawks here, these are individuals that are loyal to some form of cause or some form of operation, if not loyal to a significant person. Some of these individuals that are part of these false operations, they sign NDAs, so they can't speak out about the things that they have done. They have to run away. in the event that they are exposed. We've got ritual here at the back of the deck. Some of these individuals also being involved in rituals. We've got water that's come out there in reverse. Something happened in water here in the past. I don't know why this is coming to mind, but there's this old movie. I think it was a horror movie, and there was something that was going on with the water. Like there was some form of contamination in the water bottles that were being distributed, basically nationally. Bioweapon. Any of the individuals that drank the contaminated water, they will basically turn very zombie-ish, if not, perish. That's the energy I'm picking up here with this. There may have been some form of bioweapon here that was used in the past. There may be some form of bioweapon that was used here in the past where it surrounds water. This may even have something to do with something here being sprayed. Some form of liquid substance being sprayed. Well, we got strangulation here, Alchemist, and then we got incoming message. Oh, someone here is real mad. Someone here is about to receive some form of communication. Now, Alchemist, this may be communication that you're needing to be mindful of, because it seems here someone feels some type of way about something. If not someone. Trauma. A traumatic message. Evidence of trauma. I'll be mindful of this communication coming towards you, because it feels like this is coming from someone who's very angry about some form of exposure. We got spouse and partner around top of digital evidence. Some form of evidence is also coming to light here about what someone's spouse or partner has been doing. This may have something to do with stalking. This may have something to do with stalking. I'm also picking up abuse. With trauma being out there, some form of evidence coming out about some form of abuse that's been going on. We got cover up here at the back of the deck. This may be something that an individual within this energy has been trying to cover up. So it seems here, Alchemist, well, so far we do have corrupt politician that's out here. Someone has been involved in a lot of shady things that's been going on. Death hoax out there in reverse is either this individual already faked their death, or they were involved in the cover-ups that involved death hoax in the past. This individual also having connections to operations that involve bioweapons being used. Some form of digital evidence is going to be coming out about someone's spouse or partner. Oh, thief. by corrupt politician, incoming message. And we got bad guy here at the back of the deck. Someone definitely needs to be mindful of some form of communication, because it's either this person wants to take something from you, or they've been involved in some form of theft here. I'm also picking up here someone finding digital evidence about some form of theft that's been going on. Wow. We got kidnapped that just came out there in reverse, alchemist. Incoming message. Ooh. Whoever this corrupt politician is, it seems this individual's angry because something here that they had planned has failed. This person has received communication, or they're about to receive some form of communication about some form of kidnapping failing. This is crazy. It almost feels like someone wanted to take someone out with their bare hands. Strangulation trauma. If someone did take someone out here in the past through strangulation, this individual may have been put in water. Legal proceedings. And then we got natural causes out there in reverse, alchemist, right by bioweapon. Someone here is very angry because there's a lot of exposure where it surrounds false things that were going on here in the past, surrounding bioweapons being used. So there may be an individual that faked their death. Something here may have been made to look like this individual passed away from natural causes, but really and truly, it was a death hoax. But it also seems here, alchemist, if not other individuals passing away, something here was made to look like individuals were passing away from natural causes, but this was actually as a result of bioweapons here being used. And there's a corrupt politician that had involvement as well as awareness of these false operations that were going on. This individual is now angry, and some form of kidnapping plot that this individual was involved in scheming, where it surrounds someone, this has fallen through. Runaway was the first card that came out. Travel here at the back of the deck. This individual may be trying to flee or escape now. Someone here is trying to escape legal proceedings. Someone here may have faked their death here in the past because they were trying to escape legal proceedings that were coming to them. This really feels like a lot of past events being exposed here now. Oh, damn. Whoa! Oh my goodness, alchemist. That is crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. You know, the card was flipped on the floor on its back. So when I flipped to alchemist and I saw the SK, I was like, wow. Someone here has a lot of secrets. And you know what's so crazy, alchemist? Just earlier on I said, it's almost like someone wants to take someone out with their bare hands. And now we got the serial killer card that's come out. It seems like someone has taken someone out, if not a couple people. Whoa. Damn, this is really crazy. Oh my goodness. I'm feeling a lot of resistance with the cards coming out, alchemist. Whoever this person is, you don't want this exposure. Look at the way that card was folded. And it's come out there in reverse. No love. And we got sex that's landed by trauma. And then we got river that's landed by digital evidence. Runaway. Some form of sexual trauma. something may have happened in a party. Something may have happened at a party here in the past with an individual here within a certain position. And there may be an individual within this party that came to some form of harm, some form of trauma. With sex, land, and by trauma, this seems to be some form of sexual trauma. And then strangulation being out there as well. Now, this almost feels like alchemist. Whoever this individual is, this person does this quite often, or if not quite often, this is something they've been doing for a long time. This is something that they've been doing for a long time. They have parties. Different individuals come to those parties and things are done to those individuals. Sexual trauma is inflicted on them. Strangulation, and then they're taken out. Some of these individuals are held against their will. This feels like past energy resurfacing, but if there's an individual within this energy that was attempting to have someone kidnapped, to have something like this done, or this person is angry that this has fallen through. With love also being out there in reverse, there may be an individual that found some form of digital evidence about their spouse or partner. This may be this individual having sex with someone else, no love. This individual may have gotten very angry about what they discovered, and they may have done something to this individual. Someone's spouse or an ex-partner of theirs. This individual disappeared here in the past, but it's not really to say they disappeared, they were no more. And this individual may have been disposed of by the riverside. Some form of death and ending has come to, I want to say, a couple individuals. Because with this energy, you never really know how many people have passed away. Some of these individuals have been disposed of with river and water being out there near a riverside. There may be an individual that has a home near a riverside. Well, this may be a home that they were hosting parties at. Some of the individuals that have sadly come to an end by this person, their deaths may have been covered up and it may have been made to look like these individuals just ran away. But it also feels like something very, well, this is already dark as it is. But with bioweapon being out there, some of these individuals may have been being used, held against their will, and there may be bioweapons that were being tested on them. Stalking by incoming message thief. I did say someone needs to be mindful of communication coming towards them. Because this feels like someone that's been keeping tabs on you already. Somebody has also gone to receive communication about an individual stalking them. Yeah, it's a male serial killer. Wow. Then we got this energy here at the back of the deck, Alchemist. This is a lot of madness going on within this energy. Travel. Yeah, someone don't want these cards coming out. Then we got jealousy. Sad. There's an individual here within this energy that has been able to get away with a lot of things that they've done. Now, it's either because they are a corrupt politician or they're connected to a corrupt politician. Whoever this male is, this is someone that travels quite frequently. This may be them traveling overseas, or this may be them traveling to a certain area, stalking. This is really... This almost feels like, you know in them scenes, Alchemist, where in them scenes in them horror thriller movies where the serial killer has the picture of their next target. They're in a dark room with a red light and they're there staring at it. It's either pinned on the wall, they're looking at the picture. Now they know where that individual lives, especially if they have strong ties. They can use certain resources to track the individual that they're targeting. So this almost feels here, Alchemist. Someone has had their eye on their target and they have been stalking this individual. With kidnapped being out there in reverse, someone was orchestrating a kidnapping where it surrounds someone, but this failed, leaving someone here very angry. This feels like an individual that's been able to get away with for a very long time, but it feels here, Alchemist. Whoever they recently targeted, this is now bringing a lot of exposure to this individual and the things that they have done, as well as the individuals connected to them. We got sixth sense. We got sixth sense here, Alchemist. That's standard by trauma. Someone here has developed a very strong sixth sense because of some form of trauma that they've gone through. It's almost like someone's trauma has activated their spiritual gifts to the point where they would know if they're in danger or if someone wanted to bring harm around them. They're able to escape certain situations. They're able to escape certain situations because of their sixth sense. We got unseen danger by serial killer. This is actually confirmation here, Alchemist. This is a very weird reading. Someone here is being targeted by a serial killer. It feels like this individual has been targeting you for a while. It feels like this individual has been targeting you for a while and they're angry that they haven't been able to catch you. Whatever they were scheming where it's around you, this failed. Whoever this person is, they're married. Or were married here in the past. White collar crime by spouse, partner, jealousy. There's going to be some form of digital evidence coming to light here about someone's spouse or partner, an individual here within this energy being involved in white collar crime. This individual definitely has a lot of secrets. They've been able to get away with a lot of things. Someone has very dark ways. And we've got delays here at the back of the deck. It feels here, Alchemist, there's a corrupt politician. I'm also picking up this individual working with someone else, if not covering for someone that have been doing something recently to create some form of delay where it surrounds some form of legal proceedings that are due to happen. Something has been going on where it surrounds another individual that was being targeted recently by a male. This digital evidence that's out here as well isn't just going to connect to this white collar crime, but it's also going to have something to do with someone being tracked. This is really... This almost feels here. You see how fucking noisy it is? Fuck me, man. You know what, Alchemist? This kind of almost feels like because someone's plans to target you have fallen through, they're angry. But this almost feels like they want to come for you even more now. Serial killer, unseen danger. Someone has been doing something because they know this is the end of the road. They're about to be exposed for a lot of things that they've done. Yo, I don't know, I'm getting a very uneasy feeling within this energy. Couple, right on top of anger. This may be a married couple that basically has been taking individuals out. Something involving sex. Truth comes out here at the back of the deck. That almost sounded like a whistle just then. Blow the whistle, something here is being exposed. This marriage couple may target different individuals. So either one or the other, they may pretend to be single so they can reel their victims in and trap them. Something happens, or some of them may openly approach individuals together. It's almost giving me like swinger type energy. You see that chain here, Alchemist? The individuals that these individuals trap, something is done to them where they're held against their will. It almost feels like their victims are being used as sex slaves. They're chained. And then they're disposed of. Someone may get a lot of... Someone may get very aroused when they inflict a lot of trauma and pain onto people. Why are all these sadists coming out within this energy lately? Seems like the sadists have been on a rise, Alchemist. But they're about to have a very mighty fall. Truth comes out. We got alarm. Something is going to happen at a certain time. This may be this couple fleeing, or this may be some form of exposure where it surrounds something here that's been going on. There may be a home connected to a couple that's going to be raided at a certain time. This couple may not be in the home when that actually happens, because we do have runaway that's out there. We've got DNA here at the back of the deck. There's going to be a lot of evidence here coming to light. Something here is going to be happening at a certain time. Something's going to be exposed at a certain time. About a death hoax here as well. And we got government right on top of strangulation. You know, this is very dark here, Alchemist. Now it's either this individual is in the government, or they have a child that is this person that they've been covering for. This person definitely likes to tie people down. Someone here was supposed to be kidnapped at a certain time. Someone here was supposed to be kidnapped at a certain time. There was some form of delay and this kidnapping fell through. Causing a lot of drama for the individual that had orchestrated it. Missing energy of his spirit. Whoa. We got warning out there in reverse by spouse or partner. You know what, Alchemist? This really feels like someone refusing to give up on something, or refusing to give up on someone. Someone not taking heed of the warnings. This almost strongly feels like when a serial killer, well, I don't want to say dangerously because they already are dangerous, but they become dangerously obsessed with their victim, but the one that survived, the one that was able to escape their trap, to the point where they now want to go for that person even more. It almost feels like someone has been warned against doing something. Jealousy. Someone here may have started targeting you out of jealousy. Now it's either both the husband and the wife are serial killers. They like to reel people in. They may even do like threesomes and stuff with individuals, and then they start using and abusing those people. Trauma, kidnapped, and we do have serial killer out there. Or one of the individuals within this marriage is the serial killer, and that individual had their eye on you. If someone developed a dangerous obsession here with you, Alchemist, this may have then stirred up jealousy with their partner. So it's either that individual knows their partner or spouse is a serial killer, or they don't know. So they may be thinking that their partner or spouse is dangerously obsessed with you because they want to be with you. But really and truly, their partner or spouse is dangerously obsessed with you because they want you to be their victim. This is really crazy. What in the Dexter is this? This almost feels like the type of wife that would help her husband do something like this to someone though, out of jealousy. Like she wants to get rid of the person that her husband is dangerously obsessed about, and she gets to see that individual harmed as well. We got hit and run by incoming message, and then we got dismemberment that's out there in reverse by jealousy. Just as what I said, Alchemist. Whoever this individual is with, whether it's their spouse or partner, This is the type of individual that wouldn't mind seeing you harmed. This is the type of individual that wouldn't mind seeing you harmed because of their jealousy towards you. So they would absolutely work with this individual to have this done to you. Someone here is going to receive some form of communication about a hit and run. This may be an individual here within the government, or there may be an individual here within the government that was involved in a hit and run here in the past. We got rope out here in reverse alchemist at the back of the deck. There may be an individual that was being held against their will here in the past by a couple. With rope being out there in reverse alchemist, this individual was able to escape, run away. Whilst this individual was running away from this couple, wherever they were being held, I'm seeing this couple going looking for this person that escaped. Something may have happened to the individual that ran away, where when the couple found them, they were hit. If not an accidental hit and run, this may be someone here that was like running and they weren't able to see where they were going, or they were like too frantic and they may have run into the road and then have been hit whilst they were trying to escape. This is something that happened near a wooded area with river being out there. The wooded area is connected to a riverside. So there may be homes within that area or near the wooded area. If someone accidentally hit someone here in the past, it seems your alchemist, they ran. They didn't stop. A lot of deaths, a lot of cover-ups. We got private property right by digital evidence. Knife by 6 cents. You know what I'm getting with that alchemist? Someone has a very sharp sixth sense. Sixth sense. That's almost a tongue twister there. Sixth sense. Someone has a very sharp sixth sense. Someone here is deeply connected to God. Someone's intuition is very sharp. And their gifts are very sharp as well. Someone here may be very jealous of someone's connection here or their gifts and abilities. With thief being out there, there may be an individual here, alchemist, that was targeting you because of your gifts and abilities, because of your connection here to the divine. It almost was like someone wanted to take your life because they wanted to take your energy, or they wanted to embody your energy in some form of way. This is crazy. Someone here was very jealous of you, so they wanted you harmed. But with knife and dismemberment being out there, this person has done a lot. So a lot of individuals have been buried, hidden, river water, whether they're being disposed of in water or through earth. You know what's so crazy? I've been seeing a lot of serial killer or like psychopathic type of content on IG. It's just coming up on the algorithm of people. Well, I don't even want to know. I don't really know if they're trying to like imitate a serial killer, or because some people in the comments be like, imagine in 5 years we find out this person was really taking these people out and we're all witnessing it. I shouldn't laugh, but it's been coming up a lot lately, Alchemist. But I feel like it was a sign from the divine as well, that there was an individual like that within my energy. But you know what movie was also coming to mind? I think it's called The House Next Door. The House Next Door, The Boy Next Door, where there was this guy that was living in this house by himself, but he was that movie with Jennifer Lawrence, and he was so good looking as well, but he was crazy. He was kidnapping the girls. It had something to do with his sister that died. He was kidnapping the girls and holding them hostage, and then basically acting as if they were his sister. It's crazy. That's just what's been in the energy lately, Alchemist. We got military by white collar crime. And then we got boat out there in reverse by a couple, stalking. One of the individuals here within this energy is a corrupt politician, and the other is in the military. This may be different couples here that are involved in a lot of shady things, if not have awareness of a lot of shady things. Yo, you fucking with my speech, crazy. Burial, if not have awareness of a lot of the shady things that's been going on. We got tunnel. There may be an individual that has a home that's connected to some form of underground tunnel. There's a lot of shady things here. With boat being out there in reverse, tunnel, there may be an individual here within this energy that may have trafficking ties. So there may be different individuals or different things that are being transported or were being transported via boat through certain tunnels. Through certain tunnels and channels. Beach. Something may have happened in the past, or this may be something that's going to happen again, where a body is going to wash up on the shore, or a bag with body parts are going to wash up on the shore. There may be body parts that are being transported on a boat. Something to do with containers. This feels like it has something to do with organ trafficking. We got firearm by kidnapped out there in reverse. And then we got riots and protests by stalking. This is why someone, if not a group of individuals, have been working very hard to keep a lot of things covered up. Once a lot of things make public news, especially where it surrounds people being stalked, this is definitely going to create a lot of problems for these individuals. They create these problems for themselves, really. Something Something here also being exposed about white-collar crime. And different individuals that went missing in the past. Someone here may have been kidnapped here in the past and they may have come to some form of ending via a firearm. Organized crime, and we got staged right next to government. Wow, we got organized crime right on top of Alarm Alchemist. Something has been happening at a certain time where it surrounds an organized crime group. I'm picking up here, Alchemist, this has something to do with these individuals stalking, surveilling different individuals that have been targeted. Also something where it surrounds things being moved around. Things being moved around through a certain tunnel at a certain time. This could be weapons, this could be people, or this could be bodies. And this could be bodies. Sex being out there, it's definitely giving me heavy trafficking energy. Sex trafficking, so people being moved around through channels, different channels, across different bodies of water. And then there's bodies that are also being moved around through organ trafficking. Now we can't forget about this energy that came out here as well. For someone, take the energy how it resonates. It's either this is something that's been happening to you recently. Oh, I didn't even know the cards are too far back out. It's either this is something that's been happening to you recently, or this is something that happened to you in the past. There may be some form of bioweapon that was used on you, if not used publicly on a group, individual, community of individuals, certain regions. You may have started sneezing before something was spread global. I don't even want to use that word. Whenever there's some form of bioweapon being used where it surrounds you, you may start sneezing a lot. Or something about your nose itching. Someone may get a lot of mucus build up when there's some form of energy where it surrounds them. There was this case a couple years back where there was this Asian man. He was doing something where it surrounds his neighbors. At a certain time, he would go and start spraying something by their door. And they started getting very sick gradually. When they installed cameras, they found out that this individual was spraying something. I have to Google exactly what it is that he was spraying. But it falls in line with this energy. Someone here was trying to make another individual sick, if not a group of individuals sick. This feels like something these people do to different individuals that they're targeting. Now I'm also picking up here, Alchemist. Something is going to be exposed within the distant horizons publicly about bioweapons being used, and this is going to create riots and protests. So things were covered up here in the past to make it look like individuals just passed away from natural causes. Well, the riots and protests here, there's going to be riots and protests because individuals are going to find out the truth, what's really been going on, abuse of power. A lot of sadistic people. Someone knows when they're in danger. Sixth sense. If someone has tried to approach you recently, Alchemist, or if this is something that's been going on for a while, your gifts and abilities alert you, so you move away from whatever danger is surrounding you. Now we're going to get into this energy here. Government and staged. Something here was definitely staged here in the past, Alchemist, and covered up. Something that surrounds this energy. This may be something these individuals may attempt to do again, so brace yourself. A staged cover-up. This is really crazy. I'm going to do a second part to this energy alchemist. I'm definitely going to do a second part to this reading.